Hey YouTube land, it's your girl Holly89. Okay, let me address one thing first. If you guys have seen my post, I was unable to upload my review because I had already did the review of Empire Season 2, Episode 3, Fires of Heaven. So I was unable to do that. I was very bummed, very sad, because I really wanted you guys to see my review because I want to do every episode of the season. Well, I wasn't able to do that, so I'm not even going to go into the mess or go into details of the episode. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. But I'm only going to give you my score for it, and then I'm going to move on to tonight's episode, which was Poor Yorick. Okay, so I gave it a 10. I really liked the episode. I thought it was pretty good. So I'm sorry if this is half-assed, but, you know, it is what it is. I can't help it. I'm still kind of mad because I was like, I had shot this video. It was so good. Well, not so good, but it was as good as it can be. But I had shot it. I was happy. You know, I was like, yeah, I get to tell you guys about this episode, and it did not happen. So, okay, so I'm going to skip episode 3, but I'm going to give you guys episode 4. Which was Poor Yorick, which was tonight's episode. Oh, and by the way, I have been doing some, work with I have these dolls that I've had since I was a little kid, and they're worse for wear. So for my doll collection videos, I have been in the process of restoring my old dolls from childhood. So I think I have like 7 dolls in all that I want to restore, but today I restored 2. I worked on their hair. So I'm going to, because you guys have been so good and so sweet, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm going to give you a treat. And right now my dolls are drying in the bathroom because I just did their hair, because I'm in the process of restoring them. I'm going to give you a treat. So this weekend, I am going to show you how their hair looks. I'm going to show you like the restoration process. It's going to be like the first step in the restoration process of these dolls. So you guys are going to get that treat. So just as a way to say thank you and for subscribing to my channel. So thank you. Okay, so anyway, now that that's out of the way, on to Poor Yorick. Okay. I really like this episode. I'm giving it a 10. Empire, if you keep up with these good ass episodes, I'm giving you a 10. They're gonna get 10s all season for me. Okay, so Empire gets raided by the feds. And of course, Lucius thinks he's God or something, but he's really the devil incarnate. And he's all like, I'm Lucius, I'm this, I'm that, the typical Lucius speech. Okay, so then while that's going on, Jamal's like, well, I'm going to have to cancel my Rolling Stone, interview, photo shoot. And he's like, no, this is the time Lucius told Jamal, this is not the time you run and hide. This is the time you roar. So, okay. So then, after that, Lion Dynasty gets visited by the feds as well, and they get raided as well. So now it's Lion Dynasty and Empire. They have to work together. So Jamal and Hakeem are going to work together on this video and, just be a family. They're going to work together, work on their issues. And the Lions they are just the most dysfunctional family ever, as y'all could tell from last season. That family's just effed up. So they're working on this video. Jamal is, Jamal, while working on the video, Cookie gets arrested because, the prosecutor, I call her Big Boobs McGee, is like, Cookie, you need to snitch on Lucius. You don't want to be back. Basically, that bitch pulled the ultimate card, like, messing with her sons. You don't mess with Cookie's sons. So Cookie, is going to give her what she wants, she's going to give her, she's going to basically try to give her what she wants. So she gives her a little something that she thinks that she can use to help bring down Lucius. Okay. So so much in this episode. It was so good. Okay, so on to Andre. I know I'm all over the place with this review. Okay, because I want to get it done within the time limit so I don't have this problem, the same problem I had last week. Okay, so Rhonda and Andre are still, because Vernon died. Oh, spoiler alert if you haven't seen last season. Uncle Vernon got whacked over the head with the candlestick by Rhonda, Andre's wife. And so Andre is all like, I'm guilty. And he's saying God wants me to take Empire. And so they're going to give, he's going to give them, get back into Empire and, be tempted, get back into Empire. And he's going to do all that just to get back into his father's good graces. Okay, so they go out and they try to dig up the body of Vernon, and they're like, the body's not here. So it's like, oh shit. And they put the trees had holes in it, like somebody had been watching them with some cameras. So, oh my gosh, a mess. And so they finally find Vernon all rotted and corpsed up. And, basically Andre says, I love you. I said, I'm going to pay my respects. You were a good man to me. You, because of you, I'm the man that I am. All sweet. And basically Lucius goes and says, I hope you rot in hell, you snitch. So, wow, just a mess. Okay, so back to Jamal and Hakeem's little issues. Hakeem throws a temper tantrum like a little bitch. Little baby, and basically is all like, I want to like Hakeem this season. As bad as Jamal has been this season, I really want to like Hakeem, but Hakeem is he's just a little boy, and I get it, he's young, but I know young people, I have young people in my family, they don't act like this. So he throws a temper tantrum because Lucius is giving Jamal praise for this artwork, saying, oh, it's beautiful. And he said, oh, do you know why? And he's saying, well, we got to work. And he said, what? You can't work without your mommy? And he said, the reason why, Lucius tells this to Hakeem, the reason why I chose Jamal is because he can work without his mommy. So you are basically calling him mama's boy and all that. So, oh my goodness, just a mess. That's a mess in itself. So basically Hakeem, like a little baby, decides to take a knife and mess up the picture, stab it in Jamal's throat, not his real throat, but in the picture, his picture of the painting, I should say the painting, stab it. I was like, this little boy, oh my gosh. So of course, they're fighting and Jamal punches him, and then he tries to get he grabs a baseball bat and he's about to freaking beat Jamal over the head or something. I don't think it was a baseball bat. It looked like a little staff thing, but he was going to beat him down. I was like, you know what? He said, I'm gone. I ain't never coming back. I'm like, bye. I mean, as bad as Jamal has been this season, Hakeem, I want to like you. Last week, in the Fires of Heaven episode, Hakeem came to play. I was like, that's not Hakeem, that's Yaz. I really saw Yaz last season. I mean, not last season, last episode. But Hakeem, oh my goodness, he acting like, I said, I want to like you, Hakeem, but you keep acting like a little bitch. Ugh. So, anyway, so and I'm noticing that Michael is starting to have some issues. Michael and Jamal are starting to have some issues because Michael he's not feeling the painter. He's not feeling the guy from Rolling Stone. He's not feeling him. So, I'm like, trouble. Okay, so basically back to Cookie and Boobs McGee. Basically, Boobs McGee, threatens to expose Andre's medical reports because you know, she's a bitch. So yeah, but Boobs McGee really gets it in the end when you see when okay, so after Lucius digs up Vernon and he basically tells them to rot in hell, Miss Boobs McGee, the prosecutor, has a little surprise waiting for her in her car. In the passenger seat, there is Vernon's corpse sitting next to her. So yeah, she gets a little surprise. So surprise. Okay, but I give this episode a 10. I thought it was really good. I loved it. It was a great episode. Everyone did good. Hey, props to everyone in this episode. Can't wait for next week's episode. It should be really good. So, okay. Whew. I know that was an all over the place review, guys. My thought, I'm just dealing with a lot right now, but I hope to see you guys next week for my review of episode 5. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.